Matthew 14:31. Eutheos de ha Jesus ektenas ten chera epilabita autou kai lege auto oligopiste esti edistasas. Peter was terrified and said, Jesus, save me, as Peter was sinking down in the water. And we read, and immediately Jesus, and I'm going to translate this participle as attendant circumstance, so we're going to add in the word and translate it along with this verb. It's close to an indicative verb in this case. So, and immediately Jesus stretched out the hand, implied his hand, the possession of body parts is often implied, stretched out his hand and took hold of him, that is, took hold of Peter, and said, notice the narrative or historical present there, and said to him, that is, Jesus said to Peter, little faith one, notice the vocative, little faith one, for what did you doubt? In other words, why? Ast, for what? But why? Why did you doubt? That last word there, edistasas, even if you don't know that word, you probably can parse it. Notice it begins with an epsilon, that is an augment. We see the sigma alpha, that is an aorist, right? So we have an aorist active indicative, second person singular, and the lexical form, you might be able to guess, is distadzo, to doubt. Notice how we have a vocative. We had several verses back to back with vocative endings. Jesus addresses Peter as little faith one. Let's take a look at this epilabita, because that one might be a little confusing to you. The lexical form is usually listed as a middle, because I think in the New Testament only occurs as middle. Epilambanomai, you know lambano, but epilambanomai is to take hold of. And we look at that original form down here at the bottom, and you can see it begins with a prepositional prefix. So when there's an augment, it will occur here. We have an augment up above. We're reduced down to the second aorist stem of lambano. Remember, the second aorist of lambano is elabon. So we have that lob stem. We have here this form, put it all together. It's an aorist middle indicative, third person singular. And if you look it up in a lexicon, it says you expect often to have a genitive object or genitive complement. That's why we have autou. So Jesus took hold of him. Jesus took hold of him and said to him, little faith one, why did you doubt?